Today's tutorial will be on how to make a split cube transition. It may sound difficult, but I promise you after you watch this, it'll be easy. So you're gonna import your picture from here, drag it in, then Control Shift C and pre-comp it, or you could right click on it. Alright, so, and then don't drag your other one in yet, but put on a proportional grid and click this or press Q. Then what you're going to do is zoom out a little, and you got to make sure your masking is right on the line. See, it's not really on the line, right? So gotta make sure it's like exactly on the line. Yeah, see? And it's slightly off, but there we go. It is not anymore. So, oops. Okay, now you're gonna dupe the layer, and with this mask you're gonna invert it. And if I hide this layer, you'll see this is top. So you name it to top, hide this, and open this one, name it bottom, whatever you like. And also you could also change the colors to make it easier for yourself. So what I'm gonna do now is put in the next picture. Zoom it in, pre-comp it, and then I'm going to copy this one onto this. I'm going to dupe this and copy this one to this one. Now let me hide these two, top, hide that, and where is the mask? And then this is bottom. So as well, if you'd like, change the colors to whatever you want. And now what you're gonna do, highlight all of them and turn this little thingy majiggy on. Turn off proportional grid, add a null layer. It could be Control Shift Alt Y or layer, new, and null object. You could do that. And then you're gonna put 3D on it. But do not connect these yet, okay? So what you're gonna do is put the tops right next to each other and make sure the bots are also together, but we're gonna hide that. And we're gonna make a separate null layer for the top and for the bottom, and this is gonna be the entire null that controls all of it. So you're gonna name the nulls top and bottom. And now what you're gonna do, custom view 1, and I want my second picture to be this one. So what I'm gonna do, negative 90, make sure it snaps, and it's only gonna be once. So you're gonna dupe this, make it do 90, do that, then dupe this and just pull it back. And then take this again, but get rid of the mask so it's the full thing, and so you could make it go on top like this and like this, if it will snap. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is make sure you're clicked on your null layer. Well, obviously first connect all of these. I'm silly. Now click on your null layer, and you're not gonna center it with custom view 1. You're gonna go to top, hold Y, and pull this all the way up till it says 366. Let's go with 366. And then since this is the top one, we're gonna wanna go to, no, which one is it, right? No. Okay, well, I guess that's good now. No need to worry about that, but if you want to test it, also, might as well add a camera layer because it makes everything look better. So this could be whatever you want. I usually do 24mm. And this doesn't need to be connected to anything, so don't worry about that. So let's turn this around, and boom, it's great. So now I'm going to hide these layers, Nope, I did it wrong. And make sure I connect these two here. And since the picture I want to switch from was here for the top, I'm gonna make this one go all the way back, but I'm not doing that just yet. So I'm just gonna set all of them first. Dupe. Make it 90. Then take the one I want to rotate to back here. And then, oops. And then once again, what you're gonna do is take this main one. And why isn't it snapping? This is annoying. Okay, what you're gonna do is now take the front one again, dupe it, go to the mask, delete the mask, go to X rotation -90, and boom. Now you have that. And then we're gonna do the same thing like we did with this top null. We're gonna press. Okay, so my bad. I messed it up, so let's try this again. Dupe this, -90. This is the main picture that I'm putting on both sides. And then the picture I want to switch to will be back here. So this is what I'm going to do. Boom. And then this main one, once again, get rid of the mask, press R, and make the X rotation -90. And then we're going to need to connect all of these again. Go to top. I didn't have it open. I'm silly. Okay, now hold Y again and go to about 366 or 65, either work. I'm just checking all of them so they're all good. And make sure when you add the camera layer, press this and not active camera 1 or default. Press this, all right? I'm gonna try this, 90, and it's a little off center, but it's fine, it'll do, but I can always just fix it just a tad, and hopefully it works. It'll have to do how the way it was, so it's fine. Okay, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna unhide these, select this and connect it to this whole layer. Then you're gonna press on the whole layer, go to the top, make sure 3D is enabled, and take this all the way here to about 368. And I just realized I am not on the correct width and height preset. So, but it's still the same thing. When you're pulling the anchor point out, it will show 540 for you instead of 360, so you'll be fine. You just need to follow the way you usually do. Okay, so, and now what we're gonna do, we're gonna press P, R, all of these are optional, I just do it just in case, but we're gonna mostly focus on Y. Then open these two, press Y, and then you're gonna go to where you want your cube to open up. So I'm gonna go here, and do all this, make sure it's a little zoomed in, you know, and then make sure your keyframes are overlapped, just keep that in mind. And then what you're gonna do, if I remember where the picture was, where was the picture? Okay, it was down there. Okay, I'm gonna do that, which is 180. Boom. Highlight it, F9. Highlight this and move it all the way to the middle like this. It might be a bit slow because I may have not put the time correctly, but it's fine. As long as you get it. Yeah, it is pretty slow, but you can still get it. It still helps. But I still am going to move it a little bit. So just like that. I still need to keyframe this. This can just be like this. Like that. And then duplicate this, Control D, delete all the keyframes, connect hole 1 to hole 2, and then do all of them again. And then what you're going to do with the position keyframe is zoom out and Y rotation like this, like 14, and then X rotation around 6. Move it back a little more, move it to the side, it could be however you want, but keyframe it. And it's going to be the same. It's going to be a mid-graph again. A really tight mid-graph. So, probably did it bad, but... And then, let's do the bottom one now. So we're going to start right here. And then right here. If I remember which way it was this way. Keyframe it. Make it a mid-graph again. So it's probably going to be really slow, and honestly, if I want to make it look better, I need to zoom this in a bit more. Okay, and now what you're going to do, since it looks good, duplicate hole 2. Once again, delete the keyframes. Connect hole 2 to hole 3. Redo the keyframes. And then what you're going to do now is move it a little bit. Let's do 16.1. Move it up, -4. Move it to the side a little bit, and zoom it in a tad. And then once again, it's going to be a mid-graph. It's pretty simple. It just could take time for a bit. So I need to move these a bit. See? It's simple. It's easy. And it shouldn't take that long, especially when you get the hang of it. So I hope you could use these in your edits. It is really fun to use. And I love using them all the time. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial.